So thanks all for joining. I hope you can hear me. I don't know. Can you raise your hand or something if you can hear me? I'm not sure. Perfect. Then there's as you know, there's been a lot going on in the background in the last few weeks. Also, few weeks, and we're going to hopefully tell you a little bit more about the things which are coming up. We have Julian here who's going to tell us a little bit more about wrapped Lunati. We're going to discuss the tax changes. Lunispace, which is something very similar to Facebook or Instagram for us lunatics. The DTC, also the collaboration with DTC in Thailand for the cryptocurrency expo, which is coming up, I believe, on the 25th and 26th or 26th and 27th of this month. The new merchandise store, which is opening, which will add additional income to the project and make us all incredibly wealthy. And the metaverse. So there are lots of exciting things coming along, things which we've all been working on very hard for the past weeks. We're excited to share with you more details about this. So I'm just going to open up quickly and see if anyone has any questions as far as the things I've already said are concerned. Julian, hi, how are you?
Just finished the work, and I take a break and then work again.
That is kind for you to join and tell us a bit more about the progress of the wrapped.
Well, the progress is almost done, as the community knows already. Still, we testing and we adding things to the bridging, because the bridging, it's not like a wormhole bridging between and like it's LUNC against Luna in the Binance Smart Chain, because LUNC, it's a native coin that it will be against. It will be wormhole between against layer 1. We will not be a layer 1. We will be a CW20 token, and a lot of functions should work properly in order to not have any kind of problems, like you bridge one token and you receive none, and your token it's blocked on Binance Smart Chain, but on Terra Classic you receive none. So we want to prevent this kind of things and hacks. Portal Bridge, it's good, but not so good, actually. So we found a workaround, and we will implement the message directly into our smart contract. That's why it's taking it was taking a little bit longer than I expected, that everybody expected, actually. So we want to be sure 100%, but we are almost ready. We are finalizing.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. I mean, it's important that we make sure that everything is functional before we actually release. So this is good. I mean, we know that you're working incredibly hard on this, and that you're putting in so many hours to make this work.
Yeah.
So it's great that it's important, as I say, to make sure that before we actually release this, before it goes live, we have everything in place so that there are no hiccups.
Yes, because a lot of major entities will use our token. Actually, this is a new thing. I won't say who, I won't say when, but already. But we need to be perfect, actually. So everybody should know that our token is not just for us. When we bridge it to Terra Classic, it will be used in a lot of projects, actually, like buying coin or swapping coin or something like that. So it's something that it will be big, and it will create volume, a great volume, actually. So we need to make sure that everything is fine and no hacks will go on, because on CW20 it's the protocol it's like a ERC token, but in Terra Classic is CW token. That means cost was 20, it's called. So a lot of functions were disabled when the blockchain was halted and re-established. So we needed to find workarounds, and we needed to have in mind the next update of Cosmos SDK. Because they will update it in the future, in the near future. In January, they will update, and we don't want that our token to be disabled because it doesn't sustain the new update.
Perfect. Thanks, Julian. Does anyone have any questions for Julian with regard to Wrapped Luna T?
Yeah, if you have any question, please ask me. Because then you will go in the chat and you ask in the chat. So ask here if you want to ask.
Exactly. Yeah, better to ask live and get a live answer.
Exactly, because when you write, not always you provide the goodest answer.
Exactly. CryptoX, you have a question? Or Crypto10?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Lulian.
Yeah, hello.
So, I understand it's going to take 2 more weeks?
2 more weeks, because you want to know that. No, it's too much. 2 more weeks.
Oh, come on, man. I need another 50 mil.
I know. Actually, when it will be ready, it won't be right in the next day launched, because it's needed to create marketing. It's needed to wait after we put it on the chain. And actually, we need to make the pull requests to the PFL to update the assets in order to be shown on Terra Station, in all Terra Station, actually, mobile, in desktop, and also in the Chrome extension.
Okay, so with all of that you just said, it's definitely going to take 3 weeks now.
I don't know. Actually, we are already verified by the TFL.
Okay.
With validator, so it won't take too much. But it will take, I don't know how much, but it will be something to wait. I don't know to say exactly, actually.
Okay.
But
so
what we will have, it will be most like the same as LUNC. It will be actually with that power it will have, but the only difference between the two coins will be that the LUNC, it's a coin and it's a layer 1 coin of the Terra Classic blockchain, and we will be a token, not a coin.
Okay. All right. So like I said, like you were saying, like it takes time, and you want to make sure everything is done. So, I mean, for all of the individuals that are always asking when Luna, take your
Yeah,
time.
exactly. Because it's not like in Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum chain or Cosmos chain or maybe Solana chain. It's not like you find the documentation and you will start implementing it according to the documentation.
Okay.
No documentation exists. We needed to actually to clone the entire blockchain to our local repository and then to look in all the functions to see how it works and how the SDK works, and then writing, because we made our own documentation based on the code that exists on chain.
Okay.
We don't have
Okay.
we don't have a logic or code written by in a file or something like that. We needed to figure it out everything.
Okay. Well, you're doing a great job, and like I said, the longer you take, it's better for me.
Yeah, for you, yes, but for others, maybe no.
Oh, I sympathize with them.
CryptoX, thanks.
Thanks.
What I wanted to say, it will be something good for us, and we will open a lot of doors for us.
Okay.
Yeah, big doors, not small doors. You will see in the future. You will see in the near future, actually.
Okay. All right. So
But
I gotta start buying now.
Anything from me. You will not find out anything from me if it's that or that one. The only entity, if I can say like this, that you find out things are the core team: Duncan, Ace, Sega, maybe Russell. But from me, you will not find out anything.
All right, no problem.
Lulian, you're dropping big tips.
All right, it's been a pleasure, my friend. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, me.
Thanks ever so much. Black Oracle, you have a question.
No, Duncan, this is Johnny. I don't have a question.
Johnny. Oh,
just
sorry.
raised my hand.
Whoa,
yeah, I had trouble getting on.
Sorry. We hear your voice, finally.
So I can now follow you back. Now I know who you are. Perfect. Does anyone else have a question for Lulian? Just looking through the list. No one. Anyone? Is there horrible feedback from my feed, or is it okay?
It's coming from Lulian.
It's annoying. So, Johnny, do you wanna say something about the metaverse and so?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you all covered in the beginning because I couldn't log in. But did you?
I just gave a brief sort of intro about what's coming. So nothing in depth, nothing special. But perhaps if you'd be kind enough to give a brief description of what is coming, that'd be great.
Okay, sure. As people have seen, we mentioned the metaverse in tweets and a Telegram. We are forming a partnership with EXODUS. They are creating a metaverse, and they're here today too, and they'll speak a little bit on it as well. What Lunatics wants to do is create our own plot of land, whether it's a planet or whatever. We haven't decided that, and we will be part of their metaverse, where you'll be able to use Wrap Lunatics. It's on the Terra Classic network as well, and integrate our NFTs and so on into the metaverse. So for details on the metaverse, I'll let them talk about it. maybe you can give the mic to them before I go further into anything else.
Who is that in the chat, Johnny? I don't see.
Exodus.
Exodus. Let me find Exodus, and then I can add Exodus.
Hey, Duncan. Timur here.
Ah, you're there. Sorry. Yeah. Now I see you. You're at the top.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling down. Hey, mate. Hey.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Timur. I'm known as Saint. I'm the founder and creator of the Exodus Our Universe project. Really, really excited for the what's about to come in regards to this new partnership that we are currently forming with you guys, and it's really something to look forward to in regards to it's just unreal, as most persons have been talking about the Exodus Metaverse. Pretty much everywhere you scroll on Twitter these days, you're seeing it. So I just wanted to chat a little bit about the project, so that persons can get a better understanding of it, and then I take a few questions. Unfortunately, I'm limited with time, probably another 10-15 minutes max, so I'll try to answer as many questions as possible. But yeah, anyway, so the Exodus Our Universe is built on the Unreal Engine, and the reason for that is because most of our devs are Unreal Engine expert developers. So it was just a no-brainer when we decided what to build it on, whether it be Unreal or Unity, as well as there isn't many limitations as to what we could build, especially with the type of imagination that I have. Most of the times the team is like, oh yeah, you're gonna go on for days talking about your imagination where things are concerned. But yeah, it's built on Unreal Engine. It boasts real to life experience, meaning if anybody has seen any video or any images floating around for Exodus, that's exactly how the metaverse looks. So it wasn't a cinematic I would say video that we put together to show it off, or how we hope for it to look and perform. That is exactly how it looks and exactly how it performs. The idea that we have is that we'll keep it as real to life in terms of how the world is now and how the world will evolve over a period, so that persons will never get bored. There will always be updates in regards to different things. The other beauty of it is that it's not a flat piece of land that the metaverse is on. It's actually a real life, true to like dimensions, whatnot, planet. And we have the ability, and we will have multiple planets. We have the capabilities based on hardware, servers, and all of that to have, hundreds of planets, and on each of those planets to have thousands upon top of thousands of plots on them. And we plan to scale, as needs be, per se, as the next couple of years come and go and stuff like that. We currently, we're aiming and we're looking for persons who are, just the random social butterflies. If you just want to join the metaverse to just socialize, meet up with your friends, walk around and chat, this metaverse is for you. If you want to join the metaverse, go play different games, whether it be like first few shooter games, this is the metaverse for you. If you just want to go explore, to mine different things, this is the metaverse for you. For example, you'll be able to go ahead and search and mine LUNC token, as well as Lunatic token whenever we do finalize certain things. So the possibilities are endless, and I don't want to give out too much in regards to our partnership here, because I'm pretty sure that Duncan and the rest of the team will let you guys know as time goes by. We do have a few NFTs up now for purchase. We have currently 1 acre plots, and it's actually true to life 1 acre or 1 acreage size. You can pretty much put multiple things on that, build it out as you see fit, because at the end of the day, it's yours. You build it out and then you want to put it on the market for resale. That's totally up to you. Chances are that you will sell it for way more than you purchased it for. And we did just today launch a limited mint of 1,500, and persons have been buying them up so far for 300,000 LUNC purchase price, which is about $50 or so US dollars, that is. And after this, it will never ever be that cheap again. And I think something to mention also is that we're not just in development stage as wanting to build this or going to build this. We're pretty close to launching the project, and what we're going to be doing on December 1st is launching in a alpha state, where we will have our platinum ticket holders, as well as persons who had purchased packs. They will get early access to the metaverse come December 1st. They'll be able to go there, fly around the different ships, the hoverboard, the different vehicles that are available, just to test things out, just to give us feedback. And based on the feedback, we make adjustments, and then we go into beta, where then we'll start onboarding the plot holders and stuff like that. We're planning on giving, well, not planning, but we're giving away 4 packs for persons who purchase one or multiple of these plots currently. And once you are entered into the draw, if you're one of those lucky persons, you'll receive a pack, and also you'll receive a ticket to give you access, early access, come December 1 as well. So again, really, really excited about it. And I should mention, with that pack, you get a additional plot of land, you get a research facility, you get a small farm facility, you get the chance of one of 3 different types of ships, and I think there was something else. Yeah, and you get a chance of a bronze, a gold, a bronze, a silver, or a gold ticket. And those tickets are used for different things. Like, for example, with the bronze ticket, you're able to use it to port your plots around on that same planet or to a different planet when other planets become available. And I think, on a final note, before I take questions, with this partnership and bringing utility to the token Lunatics, as well as your guys' NFT, as well as building out a specific area for you guys, if you're holders of plots, you'll be able to place your plots in and around this area, and then help support the token on a whole based on whatever you're mining and stuff like that. A percentage goes back to the token and stuff like that. So I really think that this is something that will help the project, and I personally, as well as the team, we're all about helping different projects to come up as well, while we are also building and going up.
Exodus, thanks. I mean, I've seen the graphics you sent over to us, and they are amazing. I mean, to me, it's all Greek, but this is amazing, and the fact that it adds to the utility of the Lunatics token it just shows that we're progressing much farther than we ever imagined at the offset. We are working behind the scenes constantly, and this is going further, much further than we ever expected, and we're grateful to you and for the effort you're putting in to collaborate with us, to partner with us, to make this an enormous success. Does anyone have any? Thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Exodus? It seems not. Oh,
hello, gentlemen.
Oh, God, no, it's DJ Trev again.
Hello, gentlemen. Are you so happy that I have the first question?
Hey, Trev.
Timo, my friend, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm excellent. It's good to talk to you. Timur and his crew were kind enough to give me access to actually get onto Exodus, our universe, and play the game a little bit. I can vouch for the graphics are phenomenal. I mean, really, really good. I'm not a gamer, so I kind of had a hard time finding my way around, figuring out what to do. I was slamming into walls and swimming in the floor for some reason. I'm not sure what happened, but it was really, really cool to get around. What I want to ask you about is this technology that I saw you had talked about, and I think Metagloria had as well, about facial recognition technology where you can actually put yourself in the game.
Yeah, for sure. So we have the MetaHuman technology that we have integrated in our metaverse, and we actually will give that activate that utility once we get to beta launch, where you're pretty much able to either scan a photo or scan yourself, and your avatar is built out and generated within the metaverse on your profile, in terms of height, weight, looks, everything. And then you can, obviously you can make tweaks to it and stuff like that. Like, for example, yeah, my avatar looks like probably like 30 pounds lighter than I am actually. COVID happened and drank a lot of beer, ate a lot of food, got a big tummy, so my avatar does look like he has a six-pack and all that.
Yeah,
and it's fit. Yeah.
I don't know exactly how accurate I would want to make mine, so that's good to know.
For sure.
Hey, another question I had, because again, the gaming aspect of it is really cool. My kids are going to love that, but it's not really my kind of aspect of it. More of the social part of it. And you're talking about how, basically you can be in the metaverse and hang out with your friends and meet up with people. Is there an audio feature where, let's say me and Duncan were hanging out on my plot of land and we could actually talk to each other within the metaverse?
Yes, there is actually that feature. We actually have a few different chat features that we will, one by one enable. But specifically for that chat or audio feature, you'll be able to, once you add them as a friend, you'll go up to them, you'll be able to interact with them, and then you can open the audio and you can chat. You can open it to a sense where they're the only ones hearing you, or you can open it to a sense where everybody close around, once they have their speakers enabled, they'll be able to hear you. So just like the real world, as I mentioned earlier on, we're trying to emulate the real world experience as much as possible.
Duncan, doesn't it make you so happy that we have another way to communicate with each other now?
No, I mean, Trev, this is really worrying, because I think we chat enough as it is on Twitter, and the fact that we have another option is, it's kind of scary.
I'll take that note.
So, right, Exodus, hold off with that for a moment.
Yeah, you might want to disable that on mine. All right, guys, I'll let you take some more questions. I'm actually driving as usual. So, Timo, I'm going to reach out to you a little later on because I have another idea or a question about something, but I'll talk to you about it in private.
Yeah, and I do have a new version for you later on as well.
Okay, what you mean where I jump on the hoverboard and don't slam into a wall?
Yeah, probably training wheels.
All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.
Cheers, Trev. Thanks. Guys, any other questions for Exodus so far as the metaverse is concerned?
Yeah, I had a question.
Sure.
Yeah. So how long has Exodus been around? How long have you guys been building this to be able to launch your alpha on December 1st?
So we, as Exodus, namely project, we've been around just a few months. We, however, have, as I mentioned earlier on, the pros in the industry when it comes on to Unreal Engine and stuff like that. We have a huge team that we're able to scale as needs be to offset. Pretty much we have a 24-hour operation shop that's going on. We have a team of developers. We have a team of 3D asset artists. We have a team of 2D artists, as well as we have story writers. And then you have me, the big dreamer, who throw everything out there and then for the team to figure out. But when persons hear that a project of this magnitude is a few months old, and to be specific, since August, late July, early August, starting to build it out as Exodus, they're like, oh, is it too good to be true type of thing, which is one of the reasons we did not really push advertisement or trying to get our names out there until we actually have something to show, because I'm a strong believer of not selling the dream, but selling the product. Build a product, persons will come. The team is really, really passionate about what they do. I'm normally the one who is like, hey, you need to take a break. Like, did you get some sleep or did you eat and stuff like that? And I think that the excitement that the team has makes them want to, I would say, overwork or just keep working until the project is successful, which I'm really, really blessed to have a team as we do.
Awesome, thank you. And how many of these limited edition bronze packs are you guys selling?
They're currently 1,500, so 1,500. But when I just went up a hour or 2 hours ago, I think 10 of them went just like that. So yeah, you go ahead and you purchase it. It will be in your Terra Station wallet. If you want to right off the bat relist it, that's up to you, or you want to wait and use it in the metaverse, you want to wait to use it to put it around in and around the area of Lunatics Token, Trust me, that will be great, because once we mint out these 1,500, the price will go up instantly, and it will never be this cheap again.
Those bronze packs, are they multiple acres of land, or what are you getting?
Mm-hmm. The packs, you get one plot of land, you get a farm, like a farm facility that you'll be able to put on your plot to be able to grow different things, whether it be corn and little things like that. Again, as true to life as possible. You also get the chance of either a standard research facility or a big research facility where you will need to once you go ahead and let's say you go and you collect different resources, different minerals, different tokens, like Lunatics, for example, you go to your research facility, you fuse these, you research it to something else that you want, so let's say you get different tokens and then you go to research facility and you want to just research them to be only Lunatics token, then you'll be able to do that. As well as there are 3 ships that you get a chance to get one of them, as well as there's one more thing that I keep for a defense. Yeah, there are 3 different defenses that you'll be able to get one of those defense system as well. And these defense systems are defenses that let's say you fly to a different planet to raid it. And this planet doesn't have owners for watching over like rich mineral plots. You place your defense systems there, and it will warn off other persons who would want to come there to take the minerals. Once you own the plot, whether you had purchased the plot or you went and you invaded and you got that plot, you'll start generating different minerals and stuff like that as well.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Exodus, thanks. I mean, that sounds great. I mean, this is, as I said before, this is all Greek to me, but it sounds exciting. I mean, I'm looking forward to taking part in this. This is, something different for me. As Trev said, I mean, he's not a gamer. And the last time I played a game was, I think, I can't remember, Lara Croft in the I don't know, the early 2000s. So, to take part in something like this, which is, sort of exclusive, which is, it can earn you, is a great opportunity. And I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, Duncan, just imagine you're hosting an AMA and you're literally on a stage and everybody is just standing there and you can put a face to a voice in the metaverse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's completely different. Yeah. It's not like the PlayStation days.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think like the easiest way to go about a project like this is to try to get it to be as similar to real life as possible.
Yeah.
So as technology evolves, so does the metaverse evolve as well.
Yeah, and technology is evolving so quickly now that it's difficult to keep up, and at my age, it's incredibly difficult to keep up. And Russell has the same problem, I'm sure, at his age. He's listening now, but he clearly will not speak. But no, this is incredible, and this is something that I'm excited about. So, do we have any more questions? Because I know Exodus has to jump off.
The name is Tomb Raider.
Oh, Tomb Raider, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, Tomb Raider, that's the one. Yeah, thanks. I bought a PlayStation during COVID. As soon as COVID began, I bought a PlayStation, and I played Tomb Raider from the beginning to the end, and then I gave the PlayStation away to the sister of a friend of mine because I really didn't understand it. But
where can we purchase these plots of land?
So for the exclusive limited mint, we currently have them on the Miata marketplace. I hope that I pronounced that properly. But it's
Miata?
collection date. Yeah, Miata.
How do you spell that?
Yeah. MIATA.
Okay. MIATA marketplace?
Yeah, which I'll share the link. I think Duncan has the link, and we can share it in the chat as well, so everybody has access to it.
Yeah, sure, I can share that.
Get it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we will share the official link so no one goes on any scam sites or anything. So just check the Lunatics socials, and the link will be there.
Awesome. Yeah, and I mean, like, if persons want to like further experience what Exodus Metaverse is, you can follow DJ Trev, follow Happy Catty Crypto. Huge thanks to them. They're always covering the Exodus project. Happy, for example, has tons upon top of tons of real game video footage on his YouTube. So I encourage everyone to go over there and search it. You'll see it, and he spends enough time explaining things, so everyone should get a full understanding of Exodus.
Yeah, happy Catty always explains things beautifully, so it's worth taking a look there.
Okay, how do you buy? I'm there now. What are the how do you go about buying?
Yeah, so once, did you go on our the collection, and you're able to see the plot?
No, I'm here now. What I see is how to invest metaverse beginning guide. No, business and community.
Did you use the link that was shared on?
Oh wait, I didn't go to Telegram to see the link. So hold on.
Because that takes you directly to the mint page.
Okay, yeah, head over. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm pretty, straightforward from there. You see the mint. You can buy multiple. I know that persons have been buying a multiple because they either want to keep them all or they want to go ahead and resell after. Also, to keep in mind that when different planets come out and different like location, whether it be by the water and stuff like that, you will be able to move your plots. So it's always advised that if you're getting it cheap now, and it won't ever be this cheap, why not buy a multiple? I mean, not financial advice, but just what I've been seeing persons do.
It's about $50. You said for one plot.
That's correct. So 300,000 LUNC Lunas Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for one plot.
Okay, 300,000. Okay, and you can buy right now. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So does anyone else have any questions? I think we've covered now Rap Lunat with Ludian, the Metaverse with Exodus, Lumi Space. This is something that we need to look at more in depth with Pablo and Sega and 17 in our next call. But this is something which will be very, very similar to I don't know, Facebook or Instagram, but primarily to begin with for Lunatics. the expo, which is coming up on the 26th of this month in Thailand. We're sponsoring DTC. We're one of the sponsors of DTC, and it's going to be big there. We're looking forward to this. This is exciting. Sadly, none of us are able to go there because Sega hasn't approved our expenses to fly to Thailand. But this is something which is going to be big and which is going to give us great exposure. And so the things are moving forward. We're excited. We hope that you are all excited because we're not resting on our laurels. We are making sure that this goes forward and making sure that this becomes an enormous success. So does anyone have any questions?
Crypto X, could you mute your microphone, please?
Hey, how's everyone doing today?
Hi, good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Crypto Slaughter with the Exodus team, and I just want to let everybody know that while we've been testing and playing, there's so many different things to do inside of Exodus, and I can't wait for everybody to get their hands and their feet inside and explore and build and all that good stuff. And I don't know if Saint had told you guys about the alliances that we'll eventually have too. So if you have friends and groups that all play games together, or even have guilds that you've been with, or even if you want to create one, you can. And that's all inside of Exodus. And like Saint was talking about the placement of plots and stuff like that. Me personally, I'm going to save some plots for the different planets so I can put around my alliance members and all that stuff just for, tactical warfare and all that good jazz. So I just wanted to chime in and introduce myself and let you guys know about the excitement that's in front of us.
That's great to hear. Thanks for chiming in. It's good to hear more about it. I mean, we're all excited about this, and this is going to be big, and this is going to push us to the forefront. So yeah, cheers for that. Thank you. So any more questions from you guys? I mean, always the Telegram chat is open. We're always available on Twitter. So if anyone has any questions, just reach out to us, and we'll be happy to answer. There's always someone on the Telegram, pretty much 24/7, because the team is all over the world. So we are pretty much always available if anyone has any questions, if anyone has any concerns. But I think, the fact that this is our 4th anniversary, the 22nd of November, 4 months, we've achieved so much in that time. And, this is still just the beginning. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, none of us on the team expected this to happen. But, with such an amazing community behind us, with such amazing support, this is a non-stop, never-ending project, and we are grateful to you all. And we will not let you down, because if we let you down, we're letting ourselves down, and we don't want to let ourselves down because we're all in this together.
Duncan, you mind if I add my 2 cents for a second?
Oh, for God's sake, Trip.
I was just about to say something nice about you.
Okay, say something nice. It's fine.
All right. I want to wish you guys, I want to congratulate you on 4 phenomenal months. I think I've been kind of around since the beginning, and I've watched you grow. I've watched you guys talk about all the things that you wanted to do, and that turned into things that you just did. And that, it's just amazing to me how far you can actually build something like this in 4 months when you put your mind to it. Not only for you, but I want to talk real quick about Metagloria. I spoke with Karina very early on, before they had even released their first NFTs. And to see how far she and her team have brought that project to the point now where they have their own launch pad that Exodus released their NFTs on, again, is nothing short of phenomenal to me. But it basically just does my heart good to see all of you guys who are supporting the LUNC community all working together and collaborating and making everything, what you're doing, stronger, making the community stronger. This is what I like to see. We want to see this kind of thing. We don't want to see some of the other stuff we've been seeing. We want to see how people can come together and cooperate and make things happen. So I just want to give all of you my personal thanks.
Thanks ever so much, Trev. I mean, you know, as you say, I mean, it is about this collaboration. I mean, we're all supporting the same project, and it is important that we all work together to achieve the same goal. And you know, we're doing that with Metagloria, with Lunatics. It is important that we continue to do this, and we will.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to touch on too for the community, so they understand what the partnerships mean. Because they're probably sitting here thinking, well, is this about Exodus? Well, it's not just about them. Us partnering with these other projects that are new and also building something much needed on the Luna Classic chain, we are coming together as a larger community. Not just the Lunatics community, it's the Exodus community, it's the Metagloria community, and building. There's other individuals and communities in the Terra chain that don't seem to work with any outsiders, but this is a big step for Lunatics, because we all have different skills and bring different things to the table, and the chain needs utilities. It needs more projects, not just one, to build it. So by us doing this together as partnerships, they're providing a metaverse, a very unique metaverse, actually. It's like, if people aren't familiar with the metaverse projects out there, a lot of them are kind of lame. They aren't realistic. They're not scalable. They don't have any, I don't know, like future goals. Like, this is never ending to build like a universe in the metaverse. So that's why this partnership is very exciting for me personally, and a lot of the team feels that way too. And it gives us another utility for our own token, which we've been looking for anyway.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. Absolutely.
It's kind of, I just wanted the community to understand it. It's not just a promoting of another project here. This is actually promoting community building.
Yeah. I mean, this is a collaboration. This is a Luna Classic collaboration. I mean, this is all based on supporting the Luna Classic community, and that's what we all set out to do, and that's what we will achieve. And I think, you know, so far we're doing an amazing job, and it's just going to expand in the future. It's getting better and better. So, guys, any more questions for DJ Trev?
There also is a few other things we have to touch on before we end this AMA.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
If there's no more questions, then as everyone knows that's been in the social stuff, we've been talking about it, we are reducing taxes on the exchanges. We're just working those details out. So from today, we've started a zero buy tax till we work out the exchange tax deal. And there was something else. Yeah, with Lunispace, that is like a social media platform for the Lunatics community, and it can be used for all crypto communities. So once all the details are worked out with that, we'll do an AMA on that.
Yeah, and this is pretty much ready, isn't it? The Luni space.
The Luni space is ready, complete. It's just a matter of working out how we're going to run it.
Yeah, sure.
So it's kind of unique that we have our own, I guess, Twitter,
social platform. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that is about it.
Yeah, but there'll be more details, as you say, about the Luni space and about the taxes. I mean, taxes, that these are going to be reduced. We're working on the fine details. Luni space is up and ready, but just sort of some final tweaks which need to be put into place. Yeah, I mean, but this is, as I say, we've not been idle. We've been working our, can I say asses off in American English to get these things done, and we have achieved, as I say every time, an enormous amount in such a short time. In 4 months, I mean, this is crazy. 4 months anniversary, and we just 4 months ago we launched the Lunatics token, and now there's so much connected to the Lunatics token, which will, without a doubt, make us all very happy and very wealthy in the short term.
Yeah, and our tax, like the exchange tax situation, will be announced in the next day or two. So that's just waiting on some confirmations. And Luni space, I'm assuming within the week.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and Pablo's working on that. He's been working very hard on that, and this is something which will be announced within the next couple of days. But I think it's pretty much already ready to launch. So this is also an exciting area, because we will have our own social media Lunatics platform where everyone can interact with each other and shout at each other.
Yeah, and everyone knows, like, we made some updates on the website to make it a little bit easier to navigate from the staking pages, etc., on the NFT minting. We also added our links to the validators. As most know, one validator does not have auto compounding, and the other one is auto compounding, but you use the restake protocol. And the link is directly to the restake protocol, so you can auto compound directly there. And we are working on details of doing a complete website overhaul, but that's going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah, but that's coming.
Yes.
So, guys, any more questions? Otherwise, as I always say, if you have anything which concerns you, which you're bothered about, then just simply ask us in the chat, and we'll get back to you. So, does anyone have any more questions before we close? Fuck.
Our Telegram is always full of questions. Where are the questions?
It's always full of questions. But that's good. That's what we need.
Oh, there's one thing we forgot to mention. Crypto Queen just mentioned it. The new merch store.
Yeah. I mean, there's the. I don't know if you can hear me because I seem to be having connectivity problems. Can you hear me, Johnny? Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, there's the sort of version 2 of the merchandise store coming, but the proceeds from the merchandise store will be reinvested into the project so that we can progress even further. So this is an important factor. This is not a profit-making scheme. This is a scheme whereby every time you buy a hoodie or a T-shirt or a mug or an iPhone cover, this money will be reinvested into the project so that we can further ourselves.
Can you hear me, Duncan?
I can hear you. How are you?
Hi, good evening, everybody. I'm sorry if you'll hear kids screaming. It's shower time, but I wanted to say a few words. So, hello, everybody who doesn't know me. My name is Panckaceswap, and I'm one of the angels of Lunatics. I will call myself like that. So, I wanted to say a few words about the merch. As you know, we had merch, but we were working with outside merch. Now, what we have decided to do is that we want to make, Lunatics income bigger, like we are doing with YouTube. And we want to get to the point that we have income from YouTube. We will have the same with the merch. So, like Duncan said, everything you will buy, but all the income that we will have, the income will not be big, but it will be small, but it still be a good portion for us. So we will reinvest it directly back to the project. If it will be buybacks, if it will be just buys, or if it will be marketing or whatever next project, crazy thing we're gonna think about, and our amazing brain voice will think about. So this is amazing opportunity for us. So if you will be interested and you want to help us with this matter, it will be perfect because we'll have amazing designs. Our Aurora is making amazing designs. The quality of the hoodies is amazing. It's really, really hot and lovely. We ordered a few for samples for ourselves, so we were in love. So I'm sure that you will love it too. Designs great, quality best. Income is coming back to Lunatics, so whatever you'll buy, you'll help yourself. And the store will be launched. It will be our store, and it will be launched in, I believe, next week too. So we will have time to shop for Christmas. The very important thing to say that different from now, the shipping will be worldwide. So wherever you live, you can order from us. Because we will take care about the orders. We will do that. We will ship. So we will take care about that. If you have any questions, you are talking to us. We will help you to figure out where the shipping is and what's going on. And I don't like it. I want to change it. We will be there. Okay. So it's a good thing when you will see that. Share it, help us, and let's grow together far.
Queen, thanks. I mean, that's great that it's that we've sorted out the shipping issues that we had, because before it was just shipping to I think the UK,
3 countries, I think,
US, and to Russell, and it really pissed me off that every time Russell books a picture of himself on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, it's always him wearing a piece of Lunatics merchandise. But I'm glad that now it's possible to send it to civilized Europe, which is
wherever you want, Europe, Canada, wherever you want, really. Africa, wherever you live, China, wherever you live. But yeah, for Canada, it's definitely going. And the shipping is pretty fast. It went to Russell in 9 days. So shipping is pretty fast. I'm pretty sure that because of Christmas, the shipping will be a bit slower, but I will do my best to ship the product as fast as I can, so everybody will enjoy and get their Lunatics merch. It's really, really, really beautiful and lovely, great quality. Russell was our bunny. He was the bunny.
Yep.
But now I'm going to sleep, and I'm waking up with the Lunatics merch, and I'm so happy. So warming. So I really wish everybody to get that.
Thanks, Queen.
You're welcome. Have a good night, people.
You too. Thanks.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hank, allowed you as a speaker. Hank, sorry. Hank Hoover.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Thank you there. Yep.
Hey, I just had a quick question. I don't know if this was addressed earlier or not. I lost the call for a few minutes, and now I'm gonna I jump back in. But do you see? We were talking on Matthew Perry's live stream. Do you see the tax being a problem on some of these bigger exchanges, because the bigger exchanges seem to be more reticent to add on these tokens that have these taxes associated with them, like the LUNC 1.2% tax, now this 10% tax. I know you guys are adjusting it. Do you see that as a potential roadblock for getting on the bigger exchanges, or do you possibly have a fix for that moving on? Now I'm going to stop talking and listen. Great work, guys. Appreciate everything you guys do, and thank you.
Thanks. Does anyone from the team want to answer that? Otherwise, I will answer very badly. I mean, I think we've faced some issues so far as taxes are concerned, but we are with some of the exchanges able to reduce our taxes. We are in negotiations with other exchanges to reduce the taxes, and this is an ongoing discussion which we're having. But this is our intention to the taxes will be reduced. This is something which we are clear about. There are folk on the call who are more clued up so far as this is concerned, but sadly 17 and Sega aren't on the call today, so they're not able to have any input. But this is something which I hope can be answered within the chat more explicitly than I can. But this is something we're working on. I mean, taxes will be reduced. That's the goal.
Yeah, to add to what Duncan said, the large tier one exchanges, you don't have taxes. They just won't implement taxes. And that will come later, because it's not easy to get on, let's say, Binance or even Gate.io can be difficult.
No. That's not easy. I mean, these are things we're working on. But this is a long-term project.
Yeah.
And this is
by the time we need to reduce to the zero tax to get on those kind of exchanges, your overall volume and exposure of your token is fine, and you're not relying on taxes anymore anyway. That's why we're trying to build utilities to support the token versus relying on taxes, so we can bring them down.
Yeah, exactly. So, Hank, I hope that answered partially your question.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Do we have any more questions from anyone? All questions are welcome. But as I say every time, if you have anything to ask, simply pop it in the chat, in the Telegram chat, and one of us will get back to you as quickly as possible, and we will clarify any questions that you may have. So I think that's probably it. I mean, we're grateful that everyone's joined. We thank you for your time. We thank you for your support. this is an amazing team. You know, the community is incredible, and we are in great. You know, we're unbelievably grateful for your continued support. And this is, as I've said many times before, this is just the beginning. So thank you all. And we'll speak again soon. I mean, we plan on having VCs on a weekly basis in the Telegram, and we will have chats on Twitter, perhaps on a weekly basis as well, to invite new folk along. So, just stay tuned. Follow the Lunatics Token Twitter page for updates, and we'll speak again soon. So guys, thanks ever so much. Take care. Have a great evening or day or morning or wherever you are. And take care. And thanks for joining.